Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I just realized my head is kind of. Let me move my stuff real quick. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very late for the race, as usual. It is. It starts. The race session starts in 30 seconds, and I am just getting into the practice session. But this is the last race that we will ever need. This is the last race we will ever do as a D class rated driver. After this race, we'll be rated C class, and we will be able to race the Ringmeister. We will be able to race IMSA, which I think IMSA's B, but I think they have a C class for like TCR. We will be able to race the Nürburgring Endurance Championship, all the special events. It opens up a million doors to do big things in iRacing, and because of that, I am like very grateful. Yesterday, I had an insane race, P4 to P1. Looking to replicate the same thing today. Maybe not the P1 because P1 was a very hard fought P1, but yesterday I was able to get 14 safety rating with 2 incidents and 1 incident I think in qualifying. So that shows like if I get 3 incidents max, I'm still gonna pass. So if I get per se, I don't know, what would be good? I mean, I'm at 3.87. I get 0 incident points, or let's say 1, and I get 17 safety rating. Regardless of what happens, just let's keep it under 2. Like if it goes over, then okay, like it's still going to give us the license. But I really like this racetrack. It has come out to be a very fun track. I have grown to like it a lot. And the race session is about to begin. I'm going to go to gameplay. Okay, my camera is now moved to the good position. And yeah, it's loading up into the race session, which it should. I'm going to jump into it immediately because what gives you safety rating is corners per incident. So the corners per incident is abbreviated as CPI. It basically means how many corners you took without crashing or without going off track. So any little help like doing half a lap of practice, that still helps your safety rating. And that, since we are trying to get our safety rating up, it is crucial that I do that and I finish it. But of course, it always takes a good amount of time to load. We're going to come in, I think, with like a minute left of practice, which is enough for a good amount of corners. But coming out of the pits, you got to be careful. Okay, yeah, I got the view count now, so. Ooh, man, I'm kind of tired. I ran 3.5 oh, okay, 30 seconds. Ran 3.5 miles. Like 20 minutes. No, it's been like a couple hours, but it still leaves you tired. There are seconds left. If anything, I think we'll get 1 corner. There, that's 1. At least. And I just realized I don't have trading paints open, and I just don't feel like good racing with a car that's not painted. It feels like it feels bare. Like if you go outside in winter and you don't have a sweater and you kind of no, it's kind of like if you I was gonna say it's kind of like if you bring a knife to a gunfight, but it's nothing like that. It's more so like you go to like a formal event dressed like absolute trash. Like you go to a formal event where everybody's wearing suits and really nice dresses and like sweatpants and a shirt, or if you go very nicely looking sharp, right? That's kind of the thing that's happening here. I know it's kind of like a weird thing. Not really. I think you guys would want to drive a painted car. But that's just my thinking, and I am driving the car too. So,
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
So I will say, like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm braking on corners where I'm not supposed to brake, like it's instinct. It should go away during the race. Like, it usually just happens due to, like, yeah, look, see, I said a 139.
Alright, there's the checkered
A
flag.
139 is unacceptable. Like, also, we did have that slide at the start of the lap. But a 139, I'm not happy with that. But our fastest lap was a 38.7, which is fine. I'm very, very confident I can set a 37.7 or a 37.5. But that's not what happened. So we'll continue. Oh shoot. Everybody finished qualifying and they all pressed ready to race. It's gonna be a pretty short session. Where are we at? I wanna see what position we ended up in. P7. That's not bad. But even our 37.7 would have put us P5 best or P6. Fastest lap is a 36.6, which is pretty dang fast. Car right behind us is setting a 39 and then a 40 and a 40. Again, we're not going to be defending, maybe attacking, but I'd prefer keep it a clean race, just avoid crashes. That's what happened yesterday, and that's how I got the victory. So
The estimated SOF is 1,491.
even though P7 is not a bad place to be in, because we aren't at the back, we aren't in the front. I kind of want to pull away from the pack, but I'm going to follow closely. The guy behind me just said clean race, guys. I'm pretty sure he's going to crash into everybody. It's usually the people who say clean race who crash into everybody. So, yeah, you guys can't see him in that mirror. I don't know if you guys see him, but we're waiting on a couple cars to grid. One, we're missing first place, first, sixth, and 12. So 3 cars.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
All right.
Green, green, green. Go right, car right, you're on the left, 3 wide, right side, 2 wide, still there, stay on the left, clear, right side, still there, clear on the right.
I don't know what position we are in right now, but I do know we dropped a good amount, but we still have 0 incident points. So that is what matters.
There's an incident ahead.
We're P9 from P7. That car just flew.
There's an incident ahead.
That was big. That was a big crash. The guy like got mad or something and pit maneuvered him. That guy went off the road. I think we're P6. Oh, great stuff. Great stuff. Not great stuff, but like the car behind us crashed into the pack, so they're 3 seconds behind us now. We're still good, 0 incident points, and we are P6. The gap is now 4.2 seconds from the cars. Well, it just went down to 3.9, but the car behind us is not in immediate pressure, and it appears that we are faster in most sectors besides the last one.
Lap to 10. Car 7 is now leading.
Oh,
Go right. There's an incident ahead.
we're P4. This is P3, but I saw him take somebody out, so I don't know if I want to attack.
Car 9 has taken the lead. You're in 4th position.
P4 is good. P7 to P4. Who breaks that early? He's gonna slide. We are now P3. And the car behind is 2 seconds behind. There are 3 laps left. That was a really bad exit. He's gonna catch up a lot. Let's just keep it pushing. That final corner, or like, I think it's called the roller coaster. It's like the final sector. I'm not the fastest at because I've spun out there a lot, so there is still hesitation to drive there at the full limit. Two laps left. The car behind us is catching up, but slightly. Yeah, he's catching up. I had a horrible exit through there. If he gets close enough, I'm gonna just let him pass. The car behind him is 2.6 seconds ahead. I just let him pass. After this, it is last lap. These are our final 2 laps as a D-rated driver. The car behind us is 1.8 seconds. Last lap as a D-rated driver. There was a car 0.8 seconds in front of us, but I can defend them off, and even so, 0.8 seconds is a big gap. It's not a big gap, actually. I take that back. It's basically nothing. Final corner. Oh, I gotta take this all in. Hold up. Last race as a D-class rated driver. This is the checkered flag.
There's the flag. It's over.
Great racing from everybody.
Good job. Very good job.
Really good racing from everybody. Oh, the 24 hours of the Nordschleifer. Next Friday. Really, really good race. Everybody was really, really respectful. We had nobody using us as our brakes, as their brakes. Yeah, really, really good race. And this will take our safety rating immediately up to C class. And I wonder where our I rating's gonna be. P7 to P5. That is an insane race. Mostly just because P7 to P5 is decent. It's just the fact that we are now C licensed. We now have the ability to race in almost every single sports car series. Oh my god. This has been weeks in the making. Like, actually, this is weeks and weeks and weeks of work coming into the C license. And let's see. It's going to go right now. It might be one of those where it takes a good minute before it actually starts the race. But I don't think so. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. C license. Oh my god. Multiple weeks in the making. This is the start of the biggest thing. Let me take a photo of that real quick. You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. That's what I'm thinking right now. My bad, but like, let me get a. Man, I don't even know how to how do I screenshot it on my phone because it looks bad when I just take it like this. At least I know it's it's saved on the stream, which is what I like. There we go. It looks nicer now. I just had to turn the brightness all the way down. Oh my god, it's a timer. Oh my god. It's like I can't tell y'all how much this means to me because this has been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of preparation into getting this license just to race the hardest racetrack in the world for 24 hours. And also, look what this means. Look at that. It is now C licensed instead of D, which next one I need to get the C license for the Formula car because that should be my main one. Well, look, I'm going to go to Meets MPR. Now we have... No, we had that one. Okay, it's showing me the Meets NPR for like babies. This is like rookie stuff. Ringmeister in the Kia Optima. We have the Advanced Mazda MX-5. Advanced Mazda MX-5. Ferrari 296 Challenge. Supercars Championship. GT4 as well as LMP3. The Porsche Cup. Still not GT3, but we can race the Porsche Cup as well as just the Ringmeister, the Radical Cup. I have been wanting to race the Radical Cup for ever since I started racing in iRacing because one of somebody who I like, how do I put it? Somebody who I very much look up to is Suelio Almeida. He started racing the Radical E Cup. There's the supercars. There's the sports cars. The sports cars races at the Nordschleifer, which The sports car is just kind of like an endurance championship. Oh my god. It's like it's hard to put into words how much this like means to me because there's the GT endurance. I can now race an IMSA, the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. And what else? What else is there? What else is there? LMP2, the Porsche Cup, the Stock Car Brazil. This is like NASCAR for Brazil. Cause look, see what it says. It's at 300 laps somewhere. Basically, it's 300 laps, and it's a 3.45. We have 1500 I rating. This is insane. But now that we have got all that, we need to train for the 24 hours of the Nordschleifer, or the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, because that is next Friday. It's next Friday, not this Friday. The next. All the streams from now until then will be practicing at the Nordschleifer, which I know is gonna get exhausting for y'all probably, but this is something that I've wanted to do for years, and it is something that I will train. And whenever you train that much, everything clicks into place. And I want to get podium at the Nürburgring 24 hours. And I still do not know who I'm going to be driving it with, but that does not matter right now because we have a 3.45 I rating in the C license, and that is what very much matters. So, yeah. And just look at it. Just look at the Nordschleifer. How can you not like that racetrack? This is my absolute favorite racetrack. Just posting the thing on my story, my Instagram story. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I post a whole bunch of stuff on my stories all the time. Yeah, what song should I put, chat? If there's anybody watching over on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, I don't know. Give me some song suggestions for the story. It's just basically my C license. Okay, do y'all hear that? Actually, never mind. I just remembered that these things have copyrights on them, so yo, this one's good. This one's good. I don't know if y'all know the "Am I Dreaming," but the instrumental. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all this like right now. On my on I made a vision board early in January, which I usually don't do anymore because it had become a thing to where I wouldn't get any like last year and the year before, I don't think I made one. But it's because whenever you put a vision board, a lot of times you just put it and you don't put it into the work. You don't put in the work to finish it. But as of 2025, 2026, as well as the last part of 2024, I've gotten really big on keeping your word, I guess you could say. Like, I don't want to sound like I always like stay there and stuff, but like It's just a big thing. Like if I say I'm gonna race the 24 hours of the Nordschleifer, I'm gonna race the 24 hours of the Nordschleifer or the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, because I've seen in my life that whenever I say like, whenever, if you guys don't know, I was racing with a Fanatec CSL Elite before the Moza R9 because I was using the CSL Elite because, wait, let me put this back. I was racing with the CSL Elite because it was compatible with a PlayStation 4 and I could race Gran Turismo on it. Whenever the steering wheel broke, I couldn't race anymore. But I put my mind to just raising up enough money to buy the Moza R9, and it worked. Within, my steering wheel stopped working in July, the last week of July. By September 17th, I had bought 3 monitors, built a brand new PC, and got my new steering wheel. So that goes to show, like, just put your mind to something, right? Just try it at least. And it's because on my vision board, I'm not gonna put too much because I don't like this, but one of them was to participate in an endurance race, which we will be doing, as well as get promotions on my license, more than just rookie to D class, like D class to C class or C class all the way up to A. So yes, it's gonna be very, very fun. How long have we been streaming? I have a feeling it's like 50 minutes already. Alt tab. It's been 40. Oh, okay. So we're still good. We're good. But yeah, actually, I never checked how much safety rating did that give us? Because that was a great race session with 0 incidents. 58. Wait, also keep in mind that it gives you like a 50 plus, not like it's 40 plus whenever it gives you 40 plus whenever you reach like 4 or like a flat number, like a 4 or a 3 or a 2. That's probably it, but 58 is crazy. Went from P7 to P5, which is still insane, even though it's like not that big of a like jump. It's just the fact that I have a C license now. We are again racing in the Porsche for the 24 hours of the Nordschleifer, which it's going to be something. This car, I like it a lot, but a lot of people, I don't think they do, or they just don't know how to. I'm going to look for good drivers, like, because I don't want, like, to get a driver who just, like, doesn't really care and is driving, like, really tired and just decides to crash the, not decides to crash the car, but, like, they just crash the car. My brake bias is too forward. It's set too forward. Let's go 5.2. And if I want it really aggressive, I'll go 9. braked way too late.
If you cut that corner, you've got a slowdown penalty.
Reset. It's either gonna reset us. Yeah, here we go. Okay. That was my fault though. Okay. Also, I probably could have recovered the car. Okay, that looks cool. Also, that I'm pushing the car kind of too much, and the tires are just not heated up, so that's a big thing also. But you know what? Let me see something real quick because we have 15 minutes left to stream. What a name. Pixel Kiwi. What a name. That is, I've never seen that before. Should we play Ride 5? We haven't played Ride 5 in a while. Like a long while, and I actually have a good controller now. Let me go get my controller real quick. So the other day I installed Totally Reliable Delivery Service because I wanted to play with my little brother, or with my brothers in general, my siblings. And the controller that I have, have, it was this one. You guys remember this one? It's wired for one, which I don't like wired controllers, especially coming from PlayStation. Like, I don't know why, like, because you look up PC controllers and all you find is stuff in this layout. See, like, joystick down, D-pad, and another joystick up here, and then these things. Where is it? Where's the controller? Okay. Well, I don't have it with me right now, but also, why is it so wide? Like, I preferred, like, ever since the start, I've always preferred PlayStation because they have Gran Turismo, they have realistic games, at least to me, nicer ones. Also, why is, like, here's the thing. The thing that's hard is that I've this is supposed to be triangle, square, X, circle, right? Yeah. But this is XAYB. And then also the fact that there's no joystick. There's supposed to be two joysticks here. And the D-pad's supposed to be up. It is what it is though. I tried to use my DualShock 4 on my computer and it just doesn't work. I think my computer doesn't have Bluetooth. I think the motherboard that I got doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities. So that would make sense. I would just need to buy a Bluetooth adapter. But I tried to use it via USB and it didn't work. So I bought this one, which it's also Xbox layout. It's like blue, kind of gray, but it's really nice. I like the colors, and I'm not a huge fan of the layout still because it's an Xbox layout. I might upgrade because the one that I've actually always wanted is the DualSense. The DualSense of the PS5, I think, is the epitome of game controllers because one is that it has DualSense, which DualSense is just like a better way of the vibe. So this one, it has motors that spin on these sides to make it vibrate. The DualSense has motors all over. And the DualSense has higher, how do I say, like, what's a word? There's a word for it. Higher sensitivity to movement. I want to check out totally reliable delivery service, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Can I start it from the thing? Okay, that did something. Oh shoot, it's the it turns it into a Steam Deck. It just turned my whole computer into a Steam Deck. This is really cool though. You guys can't really see it. Well, you guys kind of can. Does it let me? I'm gonna try to start it. Okay, good. So I actually really like this, and I didn't know I had it. So this is something because the reason I didn't want to use my keyboard and mouse to just open it is because the other day I was trying to play with my brothers, and the thing that happens is that because I'm using the keyboard and mouse, the game detects them as like usable. So then it starts like doing weird stuff with like the cameras and stuff, and it just doesn't let you play the game. But totally reliable. It's really fun. Okay, yeah, it's not. It's not working. See how the thing just goes down? Also, what happened to my guy?